everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Linda, and as you can see here, today it is going to all be about what is in this wonderful Elfbeads package. Elfbeads in the last week or so has dropped a beautiful deal set, and then like the next day they dropped a bead that I have had my fingers crossed for ever since they created another silver bead. So I had to go back and place another order. So let me share what is in here. It always comes beautifully packaged with a lovely handwritten note. So let me get everything out of here so I can share what I ordered. So as you can see, I went a little overboard and well, treated myself. I did read Mila's note card, and you know, she always does give a free gift. This free gift though, I am not going to be sharing on my video because she's surprising me with a few beads that are in an upcoming collection, so I can share that with you when it releases. So what you'll be seeing here is what I actually ordered. So let me just get everything out of the baggies just for ease of filming and hopefully making this video not so long for you guys. All right, so one of the things that, well, this moment this dropped, I ordered it. In fact, I ordered two because I've just learned with Elfbeads and the deal sets, like these are, Mila tends to make these limited edition. I think she is being kind enough to bring them back maybe a few times after they sell out, but I believe her intent is, you know, not to always have these available. So I have just learned with previous deal sets where I have buyer's regrets where I've only ordered one, I did order two. But what you are seeing here is one of the Princess deal sets, and it has 5 beads for $75. I just did the math on a calculator before I started filming this, and that comes to like $15 a bead. So this is really just a great value. These have pearl dust in them, and if you recall the deal set from last spring that did have different colors, also had the pearl dust in them, and they were just so beautiful and perfect for spring. And you know, as you can see, they are faceted, and yeah, it's like I've just had regrets. Like I like to buy my glass beads in two just so I can have more symmetrical designs, and you know, I just wanted 2 of each of these colors. For those of you that love like the Pandora Tinkerbell, like look how well the green pairs with the actual Pandora Tinkerbell Murano. So definitely going to have fun styling, because I do have one more actual Tinkerbell Murano, but it just sits in my jewelry box unused. And so now I may have an option to style that Tinkerbell Murano maybe with 2 of these Elfbeads beads on a, you know, second matching bracelet, kind of in the Tinkerbell family. So I just wanted to kind of share that. And then of course it is called the Princess deal sets. You know, this could go with Elsa, Belle, Rapunzel, and then over here Aurora. So yeah, this is just such a beautiful deal set. I'm gonna put both you know, because I did order two. I'm going to put both on here in just a second so you can see them in their full glory. So yes, here we have both Princess Steel sets that I ordered, and as you can see, they are just absolutely beautiful. So I treated myself, and then what, a day or two later, Mila dropped a couple more things that were beautiful, and so right back to the Elfbeads website I went to order a few more things. So let me show you what else I ordered. All right, the next glass beads that I ordered are these beautiful Stardust Violet glass beads here. And these are kind of in that red violet family as far as that base color. And these have that little bit of magic, so to speak, with the sprinkling of that like shimmering stardust, or you know, just that glittery almost aubergine addition there. The violets themselves are a dusty plum color, and they are outlined in white. And then look at that center detail where it has kind of like a pink and white center. Like, these flowers look so three-dimensional. They are just gorgeous. Here is the bead from the side, so you can see all that magic is happening at the core. It is just a beautiful bead. So these are the Stardust Violets, and yes, I was smart enough to order a pair, because I always tend to do that. I order one and then I fall in love with it, and then I regret only ordering one, so I got a pair. So ordered a pair right off the bat with this one. So that is Stardust Violets. So the next bead that I ordered, I have been hoping upon hope upon hope that Elfbeads would make one of these. Like, ever since they dropped their Winter Cottage, I have been hoping that they would make like a Spring Cottage, a Summer Cottage, an Autumn Cottage, and oh my word, Elfbeads did not disappoint. Look at this beautiful cottage. I am just gobsmacked, for lack of a better term. The details on this, like the top of the cottage is like a bellflower with the petals, and like you can see like this little dot detail coming down, like that is the inside of the flower, like the flower stamen coming down. The cottage has little window details, like over here we have an open door. As you can see, it's kind of on a little cobblestone surface, but you do see like little flower details every once in a while on the cobblestone. We have a watering can, and I'm gonna try to zoom in. I know by the watering can, like right over here is a little butterfly right there. And pardon my nails, guys. I have been working a ton of overtime, so I just haven't had the opportunity to get them looking pretty for this video. But we have like a little dangling flower here, and well, on the bottom it has this etched flower and vine detail. Like, there is just not a spot on this silver charm here that is left undone. Like, we have a little flower right next to the door. more of that cobblestone brick texture, like a little vine detail going up the side there. More windows and flowers on the back, and yet another little dangling flower. It is just beautifully oxidized. And I mean, even on the side, look at all those little flowers right there. This is just an amazing silver bead. I am so happy that Elfbeads made this. And let me do this. Let me grab all of the cottages that Elfbeads has made so far. Just a moment here. So here we have the Winter Cottage, the Spring Cottage, and this is the Witch's Cottage. Just all lined up. And if you are new to Elfbeads and you have never ever, you know, seen these little cottage beads, these are must-haves, absolute must-haves. Just look at all of them together. But yeah, I could not resist the Spring Cottage. The moment I saw it, I jumped online and I ordered it. So that is that beauty. So let me share with you the rest of my order. All right, so from the most recent Galaxy collection, I did order a pair of the Icy Clouds Galaxy Fractal beads. Here they are. You can see they have kind of like that pale yellow with like a blue cast, and then those champagne and clear cubic zirconia beads with a faceted overlay. Like here is the side profile. Mila had gifted me the World Monroe with one of my orders from that collection, and I just fell in love with this colorway. So here you can see the Galaxy Fractal next to the World Galaxy Fractal. But look how lovely they look, like next to like the Princess Steel set, like that yellow, or although the blue doesn't quite 100% match. Yeah, it's not a perfect match, so I guess forget that. But next to the yellow, that would look stunning on a bracelet designed together. So that is the Icy Clouds Galaxy Fractal. From the Winter Love collection that released this year for Valentine's, I did want to get another one of the Winter Hearts beads. I had been gifted one on one of my previous orders, and I just fell in love with it. So I did order myself a second one. This one just features that white base with that, you know, that stardust or that aubergine glitter. And then these have just the most perfect red heart-shaped cubic zirconias just embedded and sprinkled throughout the bead there. Here is the side view of that one, but could not resist the Winter Hearts. And from that same collection, I could not resist the Icebird. This is just this little bird that looks like it is flying, or maybe its wings are spread out. as it's starting to land on a branch, and it throws its wings out there to kind of slow itself down. But this is a stopper. So wherever you put it on your bracelet, it is going to stay there and not move around. And it is designed to have like a glass bead on either side there. And even though this was put out with, a Valentine's collection, at least in my neck of the woods, the birds start returning, this time of year, March, April, from when they went and flew down to warmer climates. So, the birds are starting to come back. So this is perfect for springtime as well. But as you can see, like, it's a stopper. It's not falling off, and its wings are in flight. You can see the bird's little beak and eyes and just all that beautiful feather detail. And the bird's tail is what is making up the stopper piece. So this, is a stunning bead from both the back side as well as the front side. So could not resist this beautiful bead. And here it is with the violets next to it. So that is the ice bird. Let me put it over here. I did pick up a couple of things from last year's Spring Symphony collection. And this particular bead, they did in two versions. One had a little pearl drop, and one had a little silver drop. I elected to get this sweet little bunny with the silver drop. And this is just called the Gift of Spring, and it is just this beautiful little Easter bunny. Like, you can see its little bunny tail. Here, let me flip it around. So it's little bunny tail, little bunny butt, and you've got all of its beautiful fur depicted so beautifully with all of that oxidation and etching. This little bunny feet, you can even see like the little toes on the bottom, along with its sweet little beautifully depicted face and ears. Sadly, I did not have this, and I regretted it. It's like, don't see too many bunnies, and I wanted to get this just in time for the Easter holiday coming up. So this is the Gift of Spring, and this came out with last year's Spring Symphony collection. So I did pick up one of those. And then also from the same Spring Symphony collection, I did pick up a pair of the pink tulips, lovely sparkle beads. I did not pick up any of the tulips last year, and I really don't know why I didn't. I've always loved having tulips in my spring garden. That is definitely something I got from my mother. And I know I would love to get, if I don't get any more other than this next color, I would like to get the yellow tulips, Snow Sparkle, because my mom, I mean, she had tulips in every color, I think, but she really had a lot of the pink and red tulips, so this was the first colorway that I went for. And this one is dimensional, like those tulips are painted on top of the glass along with the stem. And, the glass itself is clear. You can see the sparkle, though, is interspersed throughout the glass. And then the base color has that lovely baby pink color. But I wanted to have a pair of these pink tulips lovely sparkle in my collection. So treated myself to those. And then last year for Mother's Day, sadly I never got this particular bead, but I have it now. So, I mean, as you can see, guys, I have spring on the brain with bunnies and tulips and birds and spring cottages. And this was the Mother's Day special silver bead, and it is called Teapot Nest. And as you can see on the inside of this little teapot, this little bird that is right here up front built a little nest inside, and there are 2 eggs. And to me, this is very sentimental because, you know, I have 2 sons. So I really wanted to get this particular bead to kind of depict, you know, the story of me as a mom with my 2 boys. The little teapot itself has a handle detail and of course the little spout, and then you have like a rose and stem detail etched all on the side of the teapot itself, like all of this beautiful flower detail. And then I did not know, but it does have elf beads engraved on the bottom, which I think is kind of a nice touch. The opening of the teapot is a heart shape. So just such a beautifully sweet little bead for Mother's Day. And of course, we've got all the spring holidays coming up. We got St. Patrick's Day and Easter and Mother's Day. So I am getting myself prepared for that with my last Elfbeads order. So this is the Teapot Nest. And then for St. Patrick's Day coming up, I did treat myself to some of my favorite glass beads from Elfbeads. I did get a pair of the Clover Fieldstones, and these, as you can see, have the little green flowers, but I'm going to call them 4-leaf clovers. They do have like a lighter green flower center, and they're even outlined kind of in a lighter or brighter lime green. The base of these is this beautiful blue. These are opaque, as you can see, but I just love these fieldstones. And fieldstones have that raised flower center, so they're a little dimensional, as you can see there, but could not resist a pair of the Clover Fieldstones. And then the very last thing in my order are the green lean Fieldstones. And these, instead of that blue base, these have a really pretty lavender purple base. There are little touches of blue there, kind of painted on the sides. As you can see, again, this is another opaque glass bead. But these also feature like a brighter green 4-leaf clover, so to speak, with the kind of like that lavender base. In fact, you know what? I'm not imagining it. I don't think I am, but these actually have like purple centers, and these have looks like a green, but they are the same bead. So, but I don't care. They're beautiful. And that is just the magic of glass beads. Sometimes you do get some variations, but these are the green lean Fieldstones. And let me just get them kind of side by side. I figure I'm going to have these kind of in my arsenal for St. Patty's Day designs. So that is it, guys. I'm gonna try to wrap up the video here. So let me know what you think. What was your favorite out of everything? I think my favorite has to be the Spring Cottage, although everything is just amazingly beautiful. But let me know in the comments below what your favorite is. Have you treated yourself to the deal set or the Spring Cottage? I'd love to hear from you. Take care and stay safe, guys. Bye.